So tell me why I see this man walking. He's walking past me. But not only is he walking past me, but he's walking past me with another bitch.
Okay, so picking up where I left off, after, we did what we did and I stayed the night with him. A few days after that, like, I think I tried to text him, just a regular, like, text, like how we would always be texting, but he texted me back, but I feel like it was, like, slow, like, I didn't like that. And so I remember I made a post on Snapchat, like, oh, I'll never beg somebody to fuck with me or something like that, because I was feeling like, what the hell? And then soon as I posted that, he saw it and then he texted me saying like he was sorry for texting me slow and he was just busy with work and he wasn't trying to make me feel like that. He promises that he's not like that. He's not acting like that, whatever. And I believed him because I had never dealt with anything like that. I just, I still told him how I felt about it. But, basically I still was giving him more chances and was like, okay, yeah, we can still, do whatever this is. But I don't like that. Like, I'm not going to be begging for nobody to talk to me. I'm not, I feel like after we did what we did, now you're texting me back slow. Over the next few weeks, we got into our little thing we was doing. He would come pick me up. It would always be late. Like, 11, 12, like late. And my mama, she would be doing her own thing. She wouldn't even know that I would be gone. I was back home at this time. So she wouldn't even know that I would be gone. I wasn't technically sneaking out, but I wasn't telling her I was leaving, basically. We had our little routine. He would always pick me up. We would go either get some food first or get some food after. And most of the time, it was some fucking McDonald's because that was over close to where his grandma's house was. And now I'm thinking back, like, damn, like, I should have been asking him to give me some other shit, like some better shit, instead of asking him to give me fucking McDonald's. But the good thing about him was it really didn't matter. Like, he didn't mind paying for anything. Like, even when I would be like on a friend type of time, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for my own stuff. Most of the time, he'd be like, no, like, I'll pay for it. Like, you're good. And that's another thing that I liked about him, especially because at the time I didn't have these little boys I was talking to or guys I was talking to. They were not trying to buy me a lot of stuff or pay for stuff for me. So I wasn't used to that at that time. And also, to be fair, our town, it was little and country as fuck. So really, after 12 o'clock, nothing's going to be open for real. So that also could have been why we was going to McDonald's like that. But still, I should have been asking for some other shit. In his grandma's neighborhood, it was like a big neighborhood. And it had a lot of different side roads and off roads and kind of like back roads. And I think it was even an area where there was like a park type of area. So he knew it like the back of his hand, of course, because that's where he stayed at most of the time. So he had found this spot. I don't know if he was taking other girls here. I don't know if I was the first one here. Probably wasn't. But there was this little spot where it was kind of in front of the park type of area. It wasn't like a playground park. It was like a woodsy type of park. But it was dark back there. Nobody went back there during the nighttime, especially not, after 12 o'clock at night. Nobody was back there. And I don't think it was that busy of a area either because it was like in a woodsy type of area. So he would drive back there, park back there, like cut all the lights off. And so we would just be in his car right there. And that's another thing. Like thinking back, I'm like, damn, bitch. Like I understand we was teenagers. He ain't have his own house. I ain't have my own house. But in the fucking car in the back seat. His car was big though. So I'm not gonna say what type of car it was, but it was a big car to where us getting in the back seat, I could literally climb into the back seat. I basically had to hop into the back seat because it was enough space. It had enough space for him and his long ass legs, had enough space for me, for us to do what we do, and or did for us to do what we did. Cause I ain't did shit with him ever since this whole fucking situation happened. But it was enough space for that where we wasn't cramped like no regular type of car. So that was a plus side. But yes, he would park back there. We would talk for a little bit, and then we did. And during this time, two of us having our Sneakylink activities, he would also be to me about things he was going through with his family or with his job or with whatever. He was thinking about joining the military because his family, because they had money and a certain expectation for him, he wanted to make sure that he was living up to those expectations and not disappointing them. So before he went to the military, he was talking about how he wanted to move to Florida and have that be like his time for himself to do the things that he wanted to do before he went to join the. It was going to be like springtime before summer. He was going to move. Me thinking, okay, he's going to be moving in a bit, like in a few weeks. He's going to be moving. So let's make the best out of this time that we have together. And it wasn't even like I was so in love with him. I guess I was more so like infatuated, and we was doing what we were doing together on like a regular basis. We were also confiding in each other. He revealed some like private things to me, and I was confiding certain things to him. So well, I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, so it wasn't like I was like, oh my gosh, the love of my life is leaving. Like I was pretty much cool with it, but I was going to miss him. And I told him that, and he knew that. And I even, before he left, I like confided in him about certain shit. Like we was confiding in each other about certain shit. So I was like, oh yeah, like, we've known each other for years, and now we finally like have this different type of relationship, not like boyfriend, girlfriend, but just understanding of one another, or so I thought. And I believed him so much that even before he left, when I was back at school, I literally drew out a picture of our state and then a picture of Florida, painted them, and then like wrote like this note to him, basically like how he's gonna achieve all of his dreams and how, I'm proud of him and, all these things, how I'm gonna miss him, but he's gonna do great in fucking Florida. Now, mind you, I forgot to mention how in our hometown there was this event that they have every single spring, and it's super popular. Like, so many people go to it, and you have to like buy a ticket beforehand. And so my grandparents had got like me and my cousins our tickets, and so I was asking him like, "Oh, are you gonna go? Like, we should go together," type of thing. And he was like, he's not gonna be there because he's gonna be in freaking Florida. So cool. I was like, that's fine. I'm gonna be there with my cousins. Like, we're gonna have a good time. We was too young to drink, but usually like people go, they bring their coolers, everybody dresses in like their cute spring outfits. Watch like horses racing, they walk around out there. Like it's just some country fun shit, basically. So, I was like, oh, that's fine. I don't have to go with him because I'll be there with them. So, fast forward, the day comes. He's already been supposed to have left. Like, I think the day he was supposed to leave, like, we ended up texting about it or whatever. Like, he was been supposed to have left. And then we wasn't talking anymore because I was like, okay, he's in Florida. He's got his new life going on. We just wasn't texting and talking. So I'm out there with my cousins, like we're standing outside, just like talking and like walking around, and we like stopped to take a break. And I turn my head and I look, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is that? And then I tell my cousins, I'm like, look, y'all, look. And I see like kind of like a group of people walking, and I see somebody who's kind of tall and who had a beard and who had some damn sneakers on.
So tell me why I see this man walking. He's walking past me. But not only is he walking past me, but he's walking past me with another bitch.